Of course I remember what videos I want to watch. Yay! Oh, I want to watch the spring showcase. Oh, it's 2 hours. All right, we're gonna skip around.
Keep the good
30
people
minutes
waiting.
of
This is the next project
there.
from People Can Fly, the team behind Gears of War and Bulletstorm. Let's get into it, shall we?
Let's.
Notice they're being good boys and girls and not doing controversial things before their show. This is the people behind Gears of War. Why are they making a survival? Okay, starting to look more like Gears of War. The hell is that? Oh, he did.
Okay, now we're cooking. That was your first look at Lost Rift, which is coming to Steam Early Access later this year. But you can wishlist it right now and join the Lost Rift Discord for more information. Now, Jen, I feel like you'll have something to say about this next trailer.
Yes, this one is quite special to me. We've got a new trailer for Claire Obscure Expedition 33, and it's all about the character I'm playing in the game, which is now on this giant screen behind me.
Aww. Yeah.
I cannot wait for you all to hear how her story unfolds, but for now, here's an introduction to your new favourite character in video games ever, Maya.
She's very confident.
Lumia is not my home. Not the way it is for you.
Having second thoughts about the expedition?
Please. I'm more ready to go than you are.
The rest of us only have a year left, but you've got 9 good years before your gommage. You don't need to leave yet.
1 year out there is better than 9 years in here. The dance begins.
Already in love? The art style, and it looks like it's like a very artistic and
Finesse and grace.
what is this? It looks like a very, it's like Persona fused with maybe a little bit of the old style games where you can like, you have like button press, like maybe like a very artistic and fancy version of Persona combined with like maybe Super Mario World RPG. Hi boy. It looks really pretty though. I love it so far.
How can you keep going like nothing happened?
I like it. I like it.
Love to see it. That was a closer look at Jen's character, Mael, in Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on April the 24th, so not long to
Shadow
go
Hearts
down.
combat style?
I do hope you get a chance to check it out, and if you don't, I will crawl through this screen and fight you.
Okay, hard pivot away from the Belle Epoque now, as we've got the next game from the horror
She scares me
maestros
now.
behind the award-winning Stasis series.
Don't
Here's a
crawl
closer
over
look
my
at Animal
screen!
Use Protocol.
Crawl through this screen. It's bigger. You might be able to fit through that one.
This place not right.
You say that about every place.
No way.
Wrong. Smell wrong.
No way.
Bad.
Smells the same to
With
me.
urgency. Move. Now under. Hide.
Okay. If this
With
isn't
growing impatience. Be quiet.
isn't what I think it is it?
You're sure this is the right way?
With indignation, pathfinding, very good. Better than smelly hate. Better than run, run, run. Paralyzed terror. Smelly hate, run. Run, 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 run.
Well, that made me jump a little bit. Not on your life, chat. Not on your life.
Animal Use Protocol is coming soon to PC, so stick it on your wish lists if you want to see more of this Tamagotchi.
Looks really good, though.
companion.
Looks really good.
Now, as we learned earlier this year, Capcom's cult classic samurai series Onimusha is making a major comeback.
And thankfully, for those of us who want to catch up, there's a remaster.
Please, please remaster and do it well. Please do them well, because the one that's on Steam right now is so atrocious. I really want to try to figure out how to play it. I might have to get like an old PlayStation controller and try to remember how to play the old ones. Because it's a really good game. Please remaster it to like today's controllers and stuff. Not like the little like the arrow keys and stuff, because it's so hard. I need to look up, like, maybe there's a way to, like, make it where you can map it to an actual controller. Please remaster them well.
Of Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny on the horizon.
Here's an inside look from the game's developer.
Please remaster Dawn of Dreams and 3. Dawn of Dreams and 3. Dawn of Dreams especially, but, like, all of them.
With a focus on Hell Mode, a brand new one-hit kill difficulty setting
Steph,
for
don't
the
say Stealth,
masochists
Stealth, don't
among
say
us.
that. Don't break my heart. I love this one. Samurai's Destiny. I played a bit after I started playing Dawn of Dreams, and I loved it.
The name says it's all.
I completed it, and then I
Hell is
completed
an
Dawn of
extremely
Dreams.
hard
Because Dawn of
difficulty.
Dreams is like,
All it takes is one hit from any enemy, and you'll die instantly.
oh god, Hell Mode is... You don't understand how hard Hell Mode is. Because some of the creatures know you're coming around the corner. Like, this game was... evil.
It's not for the faint of heart.
Like, if they, like, remaster it with today's, like, ideas, this game could be the new Dark Souls. Because this was Dark Souls before Dark Souls.
I haven't been able to complete it myself yet. But some members of the staff have been able to pull it off.
That's how you know the games are good. The devs are trying to beat Hell Mode, and some of them have. Hell Mode is difficult, to say the least, because you saw, monsters don't freaking care that you're attacking someone else. They're not gonna wait and watch you. They're gonna freak you up, and some of them have like AoE blasts and stuff.
So I hope everyone tries it out to see if
They
can
haven't even
get
shown
through.
you a boss yet. Bosses in this game are bleh. They don't like you.
The original game was the first time I was in charge of the direction, so it has a special place in my heart.
It is Moto. I was like, wait a minute. It's Moto.
And this
I'm so
remaster brings a lot of tweaks.
excited.
Apart from the fact that the graphics are now in high definition, we've also included quality of life improvements to make it more fun to play. So if you're
first would be nice, but 2? I think 2 is like a big step up from 1. What I want, though, is Dawn of Dreams and 3.
If you're new to the series,
But
this
2
is
is
a great
definitely...
time to start,
It's a very good place to start. They're
especially
right.
since the first game is available too. I'd love everyone to experience the world of Onimusha and explore every nook and cranny. So I look forward to your support.
Oh, of course, Mono! I have a lot more trust. So near my birthday, too. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I think this is 2 days before the subathon week. It could potentially go past my birthday, but right now it's just gonna be 25th to the 31st. All I'm saying is, holy crap. Holy crap!
Capcom's remaster of Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny is coming to PC and consoles on May 23rd, later this year.
Don't miss it. Our next game is Nitrogen Omega, a turn-based tactical RPG, ooh, my favorite,
Ooh,
where you control
she
a
likes
mech full
turn-based.
of mercenaries.
I already
Let's
like
take a
her.
look.
I like the visual style. Hi, Kelsey. It looks interesting. I don't know if I like
a
it,
love
though.
letter to shonen anime, Nitrogen Omega is coming soon to PC.
Shoujo
And now we've got
anime.
another interesting game. It's the remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all time.
What, they're remaking Baldur's Gate 3 already?
I'm afraid not.
Final
I
Fantasy
like
VII?
her!
They did that already.
Divinity Original Sin 2.
Now you're just naming games you're in. Actually, this is a metafictional puzzle game where you
Wait, is
unravel the
she in that?
circumstances surrounding
like
a lost
her.
JRPG from the 1990s.
I have literally no idea what you just said, but I am intrigued.
Hi, I'm Lucas Emmanuel,
And I'm Jacob Dominic.
and we're 2 members of CoinDrop Games, making the remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all time.
Remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all time is a faithful recreation of the last hour of everyone's favorite RPG. You know, that one we all know.
You'll start this remake at 99% complete in the middle of the last dungeon, with an inventory just full of healing potions that you're just saving for the next boss.
You somehow aren't remembering the greatest RPG of all time? That's okay. This remake includes the original game's manual, director's commentary,
and the game's director had to translate this part of the game entirely by hand using a Japanese to English dictionary.
and even clips of an unreleased documentary.
I never loved anything that much, and the only way we're gonna get that again...
Wait. Is this an RPG version of Inscription? Like, is the idea behind this, like, you complete it and then you go into a completely new game?
by staying exactly faithful to what that original game was.
If you didn't know what the greatest RPG of all time was, I suppose it would turn this into a deduction puzzle game where you'd have to use these bonus features, deductive reasoning, and a little bit of creative thinking to figure out how to complete the last hour of this epic RPG.
Be for real. Who hasn't heard of...
It's looking more and more like Inscription.
We're still hard at work on this recreation of this all-time classic, but we hope you'll relive a little bit of the magic when we launch the demo for the remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all time.
It is already of time.
2025.
The remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all
Why
time.
are you looking at me like that,
is
dog?
the title. Lands on PC later this year, with a demo launching on April the 25th. Now, I think we've got another world premiere up next.
Yes, we do. This one's an isometric survival game based on a comic by Kyle Starks.
I hate this place.
Well, you can leave whenever you like.
Okay, see ya. No, it's actually... Never mind, just roll the trailer.
I get it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I like her.
Those monsters only exist in your head, they said. Great material for your art. I actually believed them. Until that night. Feels like I've walked straight into one of my nightmares.
Hey, Seth. Not on your life, chat. Not on your life.
I Hate This Place is coming later this year, but in the meantime, put it on your wish list.
No.
Now for an update on a puzzle
I'm not making it
platformer
easy for
where you
chat to
tangle
get it
with
for
the
me.
Strings of fate.
No.
Here's the release date trailer for Once Upon a Puppet.
Once Upon a Puppet? Interesting. Look at the pally. It's very interesting. Definitely interesting.
Cute and creepy. That was Once Upon
Definitely
a Puppet, which
creepy.
is coming to PC and consoles on April 23rd.
Let's keep
Yeah,
things
it does.
moving
It
with
gives
a trailer
the
for a
little nightmare
sequel
vibes.
5 years in the making. Here's the latest transmission from Revenge of the Savage Planet.
The Shamalama's Ding Dong Academy presents the Ding Dong Influencer Accelerator Program, Extreme Routine. Speed it up, Shelly, to the extreme! The universally renowned Shamalama has a once-in-a-lifetime offer to accelerate your rise to be the galaxy's next top influencer. With our diaper protocol, your lane game gets insane clicks and subs, and you can co-op train with a partner. The Ding Dong Influencer Accelerator Program Extreme Routine has 4 power-packed programs guaranteed to launch your profile to the stars. Including crash test dummy, death is no longer permanent, but remains incredibly painful and hilarious. Ding Dong! You're dead! Selfie Scout. Snag more subs, snapping stunning selfies in our proven primo locale. Everything cheese! Product Tester. Blow up your feed testing experimental Grotto X on space creatures. You're a freaking animal! STV Cribs. Now you can pimp your crib on the show everybody in the universe binges. Your kids be dog! Complete all 4 tasks and you can keep that sweet chamois lock spacesuit. Guaranteed. Crash Test Dummy. Clock clicks with your chamois lock gold lame spacesuit. Bedazzle your likes with each side-splitting demise. Selfie Scout. Everything cheese! Product Tester. Reporting any burns, crashes, or mutations. STV Cribs. It looks like a bad motel. You ain't no shabby. Now you a ding dong. Speed it up, Shelly, to the extreme.
I'm confused.
Well, that was interesting. Revenge of the Savage Planet is crash landing on PC and consoles in May. What's next?
Don't we already have Revenge of the Savage
This
Planet?
is Anaya, Life After
We have
Gods, an
Return to
action
the Savage
platformer
Planet,
where
don't
you
we?
chart the ruins of an alien civilization.
Ooh! I saw that art. That art looked good.
The gods are dead, but we try to survive in their world.
Oh, that's... This Hollow Knight meets,
Anaya, Life After Gods is coming soon to PC and consoles, but you can check out the demo on Steam right now. In fact, you can find all the games from today's show on the Future Game Show Steam page. Just type Future Game Show Steam into your search engine. It's pretty easy.
Oh, wait. This one looks interesting.
And Velociraptors.
Clever girl.
Is Death Ground.
Alright, I haven't been full screen. Or in my React screens. Sorry about that. Wait, if you're trying to hide from a Velociraptor, that's not possible. They can smell you. They can hide! No, thank you! No, thank you! Wait, there could be T-Rexes? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. What are you doing?
Okay, Death Ground is coming to PC later this year, so make sure it's on your wish lists.
Okay, we're breaking things up with our next section, which is a Future Game Show staple.
Was he doing
Every
the
show,
Jurassic
we
Park
will
thing?
focus onto 3 particular games that we consider, us two mainly, ones to watch in 2025.
And first up, we've got Kingmakers, the anachronistic siege simulator where you drive pickup trucks through cavalry fields in medieval England. Try saying that 10 times fast.
Okay. Anachronistic Siege Simulator, Congratulations, I think I've sprained my tongue.
I wasn't even going to try. I knew I'd sprain my tongue.
Hello, I'm Ian Fish from
Hello?
Redemption Road Games, makers of Road Redemption and the upcoming Kingmakers. In Kingmakers, you travel back to the year 1401 to help the real-life Welsh rebel Owain Glendower conquer England. In reality, his Welsh rebellion was defeated and he mysteriously disappeared. So in 1401 England, you'll use modern weapons to help the outnumbered Welsh defeat English armies made up of thousands of soldiers. And everything in Kingmakers is real. The thousands of soldiers are all simulated. Furthermore, all buildings are fully navigable and fully destructible. Thousands of soldiers can navigate complex multi-story castles with the same level of pathfinding fidelity you'd expect from a modern first-person shooter. Originally, we thought Kingmakers was going to be a cool simulation of what it would be like to go back in time with modern weapons. Would you be able to defeat a medieval army with an AK-47? Then we realized that if we're going to do this, we got to do it right. Medieval battles involve thousands of soldiers, so we're going to simulate thousands of soldiers. And this isn't like Dynasty Warriors, where soldiers kind of spawn into existence as you approach them. In Kingmakers, they're always there, running their AI all the time. Furthermore, we realized that a game with this scope, the player wanted to be able to command his armies and fortify his own outposts, so it kind of grew for there. It's now something completely unique. A shooter with real-time strategy elements that rival Age of Empires, and shooting gameplay that rivals Helldivers and Space Marine. Today we're excited to share a little bit more about the destruction aspect of the game. Every building, castle, wall, and tree in Kingmakers is fully destructible. You can blow it up with a grenade launcher, take it out with an airstrike, or maybe even demolish it with a tank. And none of the destruction is scripted either. It's all dynamic, courtesy of Unreal 4's fast physics calculations. It's one of the reasons we didn't switch to Unreal 5. We experimented with Unreal 5.1 and Unreal 5.3, but nothing has been as fast on the CPU side as Unreal 4 when it comes to physics. Finally,
sounds like they know what they're talking about.
You and up to 3 friends can lead their own armies alongside yours and join in on your conquest of England in online co-op. This is the full campaign, full online co-op, no compromises. This means 4 players fielding armies of thousands, building their own fortifications and buildings, and attacking enemy bases either on their own side of the map or alongside you. We really wanted to make sure that all 4 players feel just as responsive to play as if they were all playing a single player game or as if they were each playing as the host player, even if your ping is not great. Kingmakers is coming to PC Early Access and hopefully to all major consoles. We'll have more to share about the game later in 2025. In the meantime, please wishlist Kingmakers on Steam. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
That looks interesting.
Thank you so much.
It definitely
to the team
looks
at
like something I
Redemption
might
Road for that
play.
closer look at Kingmakers, a game which isn't
I don't know.
even out yet, but already has a live-action movie in the works.
I'm already on the phone with my agent to play the pickup truck, of course. Anyway, I think it's time for another world premiere, so grab your friends, your VR headsets, and your mobile phones for some reason. Don't worry, it'll make sense soon.
Oh, I don't like VR games.
At Elsewhere Electric, we believe in power. The power to shape the future.
Well, one, I don't even have a VR headset, so I can't even try it.
That future. And we need you to keep it running. You and a capable partner, that is.
I'll open up the van. Get juiced up.
Okay, I think I'm ready. Let's get in there. I see some symbols. A jellyfish, some squiggly pipes.
I think I've got it. Does that work?
Looks like it.
It's like don't let the bomb explode.
1, turn.
Ready.
Elsewhere Electric relies on teamwork, precision,
It's don't let the bomb.
solving,
It's a streamer game.
efficiency.
If we had a friend that would play it with us
For
and had a
reasons
VR
which will
headset.
become
Okay.
immediately clear once you enter our facility, the true nature of our work cannot be revealed to the public. Your work may be challenging.
We're in.
Your work may be confusing.
I can see you. I can see you.
Your work will be dangerous.
We need to.
And we just so happen to have the
Don't care about
release date
VR.
ready
Sorry.
for you.
Your time is running out.
This place is a womb where we grow our future.
Your weapons fail.
No, thank you.
Ammunition runs low.
Feeling very
And
disturbed.
we get to see our most beautiful creation. All you have is your hatred and your
That's a zombie.
Individuality. Now don't you wish you joined us? Would you then feel so loved? I am Shodan.
System shock. Oh. Interesting.
You heard it here first, folks. The System Shock 2 25th Anniversary Remaster launches on June 26th, 2025.
And speaking of good old games, you may have heard about the recently launched preservation program from our friends at GOG. It's a commitment from one of the industry's foremost digital storefronts to maintain and preserve classic video games for future generations.
A noble pursuit indeed. System Shock 2 is already part of the program alongside other golden oldies like Alpha Protocol and SWAT 4, both of which I was in, by the way. So, thanks, guys.
For the Spring Showcase, we've partnered with GOG to reveal some more titles that are coming to the program. Who knows? Maybe one of your nostalgic favorites will pop up.
And I'll be in it.
Probably.
Sometimes it just takes a single sound, sentence,
hello, my friend,
or quick glimpse to awaken that emotion. A warm feeling that brings back all the memories of times when all the problems didn't matter. It was just...
I heard that GOG was doing this, and I'm like, this will probably put GOG... Like, I don't think they lose money after this, because people have a lot of love for their old games. My only hope is Nintendo lets them have the games before they learn how much people respect old games. Because I don't want Nintendo to monetize it, because if Nintendo monetizes it, we're buying them for their cost in this day and age.
You, as a superhero, fighter, racer, knight, waiting to conquer the world. Games are part of you, us. They're a part of culture, part of what makes us human. Without preservation, all the emotions, creativity, stories, and innovations behind them risk being lost forever. How can we ensure everyone can play games today, tomorrow, and for years to come? Devs, share the source codes, artwork, and even collectibles that you own with museums so they don't get lost. Gamers, play these games and talk about them. Make them live forever. Vote and share your gaming stories on GOG Dreamlist to help bring more games to the GOG
You
Preservation
vote for them?
Program.
All right,
Games
guys.
within the program are maintained by us and...
Guys. Nintendo games. All of them.
guaranteed to always work on modern computers. We've already future-proofed more than 100 titles. Today, we are happy to say that the GOG Preservation Program is expanding with even more titles. You can play all of them right now on GOG.com.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's
They'll-
take a
they'll
look
let
at the
them
new
burn.
arrivals.
Of course, the Tomb Raider series already got mastered. Fallout 2 got remastered? The Ultima series makes sense. Fear makes sense. Port Royale 3 makes sense. Those are some pretty lame. Good games.
Do us a favor and head over to GOG.com to peruse the expanded Preservation Program library. We've also collaborated on an FGS-themed sale, which you can find by heading to GOG.com/FGS. Okay, at this point, you're probably thinking, Nolan North, why are you on the balcony? Where's Jennifer? Well, I'm going to be honest. I'm not so sure myself, but we're about to throw it out to a series of back-to-back trailers while I look for her. And way down. Jen? Jennifer? Anyone?
You're alone. Ooh!
We all know why the walls around our
Ooh,
capital
Mantricon!
exist. This world fell to the forces of darkness. Its light is replaced by shadows and the terrors that lurk within them.
This is 2D Dark Souls, by the way.
With our faith in the Divine One and the power
With a
he
skill
bestows
tree?
on me, can
Oh,
we
hell yeah.
thrive in a corrupt world? Inquisitor, a word in private.
Welcome, everyone, and congratulations for being exactly where you want to be here at Dutch's Grand Dazzle Dream Hotel. We got everything you need up here in the clouds. Buy a slice of paradise, cryptocurrency allowed. Vacations tailor-made, have a mealtime serenade. Upgrade to the ultra suede, you wanna do it right. Party on the promenade, every day is a parade. Stay up for the masquerade, the party goes all night. I accept your adulation.
So this is a furry bait game, right? This is for the furries. Someone does not look happy to be there. That's a Laxamodel! I saw an Axolotl.
Dr. Svetlov, let's take this lunatic down for messing with the sovereignty. Let's make it
I know
quick.
that.
We're on the clock
Ooh.
here. That's handy.
That looks really fun.
Getting this fixed up.
They're coming.
I've never seen anything like this before. Svetlov's planning something big. If we're lucky, he'll show himself. Svetlov's called hideout. Any idea how many people he's got with him? Stay sharp. Svetlov could be anywhere.
Chains of Freedom. That looks interesting. Great. While y'all are doing that, I'm gonna go and grab a game I know I want. Or two.
Thank God I made it.
Uncle Nolan, where have you been?
It's okay. I'm sorry. That just took so long. It's really way up there. It's not a camera trick. If they ask you to go up there, do not do it. Okay, what's next?
While Uncle Nolan recovers, let's take a look at Neighbours Suburban Warfare, which is kind of like Rainbow Six Siege, except with pigeon poop bombing runs. Yes, you did hear that correctly. And backyard brawls.
She said poop.
Are you okay?
I can't breathe.
Okay.
I updated everything, guys. If y'all want to look at my wish list, go ahead. So
Reaffirm
far,
your property boundaries in
only
Neighbors
one game that
Suburban
made it into
Warfare,
my top
which is
10.
launching in early access on April 17th.
the rest made it
We've
into the
got
top
a
20.
developer presentation for Hawthorne up next. This is a sandbox RPG where you build a whimsical community of woodland creatures. Very, very cottagecore gay. I'm in.
Adorable.
Hawthorne is a sandbox RPG realm of anthropomorphic animals and fairy tale creatures. Play solo or co-op as you recruit villagers and build a village of memorable NPCs. Defend against the elements and against forest
Alright,
tricksters.
if an otter's playable, I'm
Celebrate
playing the otter.
season's traditions. Farm, craft, and explore an ever-changing world bigger than the small creature you play. Bringing this nostalgic world to life has been a long-term dream for us, and we're thrilled to be doing it alongside our players.
Hawthorne will leverage our experience making some of the world's most beloved RPGs to establish a new genre that blends the emergent fun of sandbox games with a charming simulation of village life. It's a fantasy home you can keep returning to.
The different playable species have asymmetrical abilities and limitations. You, your friends, and your NPC followers must work together to complete jobs around the village. Differentiated species, together with our procedural storytelling, combine to make each player's story in Hawthorne a unique and enjoyable
otters get to swing
experience.
We're a small team of experienced developers bringing Hawthorne to life as a true passion project. This game is currently self-funded to keep creativity at its heart. And now, with our incredible community, we have the chance to build something unique and memorable. Join us on this adventure. Follow and support our Kickstarter to help us bring the nostalgic
the
joy
snails,
that is
that's
Hawthorne
cute.
to the world.
You need your Fleetfoot. That's actually really adorable.
A Kickstarter campaign for Hawthorne is coming soon, so keep an eye on the developers' socials for more information.
All right, for the future games show historians out there, this next game appeared at the very end of last year's spring showcase as our one more thing.
You know, Jen, while we're on the topic of history, you know, back in my day when Emily and I hosted the first Future Game Show, it was all remote. None of this real in-person stuff. I mean, you kids don't know how good you're getting it.
Back in your day.
Mm.
Yeah, when did
Back in
Uncharted come out again?
They tell me 2007.
Yeah, I was definitely still in school.
At least you were born. Okay,
At
let's
least you
just
were
watch
born.
this new trailer for Industria 2.
Let's be honest, Alan. If it does release, it's gonna be a mess. Notice no one's talking about Assassin's Creed after it came out. That's how bad it is. You know what's really bad? If no one's even talking about it. Don't hurt you. I'm sorry, Alan. I'm sorry.
Not again.
Ubi who?
Grab my hand. Thanks. Marlene, I need to find a way home.
I'm just as stranded as you.
God damn it.
But there is a sender at headquarters. I can show you the way if you help me arrive there in one piece.
Deal.
Nora?
That's a big
what was
man.
Atlas made for in the first place?
That's a big
Before it
man.
became this.
It was a sorting algorithm meant to scrape the universe base layer for data. I mean, we're talking hundreds of thousands of dimensions.
I guess it didn't stay that way.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'd play it. I'd play it.
Defy an insatiable artificial intelligence in Industria 2, which is coming soon to PC.
Another world premiere now, and this one has a little historical kick to it.
As well as some zombies, because why not?
I mean, you can't really go too wrong with zombies. That's a giant raven. Wait, is this the new Terraria? Because it's looking more and more like a better Terraria. Yeah, I'll let that.
Romestead is a survival game where you rebuild the empire after the fall of Rome. It's coming soon, but you can sign up for the closed alpha at romestead.com.
All right, ready up for our second Ones to Watch. This time, we're checking in with Compulsion Games' Deep South action adventure, South of Midnight.
I see you on the Want and Already Spooks. I see you.
Hello,
I'm gonna go on
Whitney and I'm
Kickstarter and see if it's a
games. Hey, I'm Zaire and I'm one of the writers at Compulsion Games. Right now
on the
we're
little
working on
stream
South
page.
of Midnight.
See
It's
if I
a
can get
third-person
access to it
action-adventure
early.
game set in a folkloric version of the Deep South.
Yeah, I heard this one didn't look that good.
So in South of Midnight, you play as Hazel. Her mother gets swept away in a trailer during a hurricane, and as Hazel is looking for help, she encounters creatures who have like their own issues that she
Although it
helps
looks
them
really
solve.
good here. Who's there? What I mean by it didn't look good is the last time it showed up, it did not inspire confidence. But the visuals look a little bit better now.
You find your mama yet?
Today we're excited to talk a bit more about the creatures, specifically our narrator, the catfish.
Wait, is this stop motion? Or like the big creatures and stuff stop motion? While there's special streamer platforms that I have access to, that I'm a part of, that usually, if the game is gonna give like streamers access, they'll have it on that site, and I can petition to stream it.
You meet, pretty early on in the game, and he's a pretty important character.
A talking fish. Nope. Ain't no way.
I'm already in love. Because that was my first thought. I'm like, a talking fish? That was not just you. I see it right here.
Catfish is voiced by a man named Walter. So we really looked for people who were from the South, who would have kind of that southern background and authenticity.
That southern
and
drawl.
He's a great guy. He's 70 years old, plays fiddle. Really cool. He was really excited about the project. I think this is one of his first voice acting jobs, if I remember correctly.
That makes me so happy.
Go on now, scoot. I'll pick you up yonder after to go find your mom.
So after we meet Catfish, you are set to heal Benji, and he lives in this remote Cajun community that has been abandoned for many years. And as you explore that region, you understand kind of why it's been abandoned, what happened to Benji, why he became that tree, and what his connection to Rhubarb, this sort of eccentric, off-the-grid character that you meet early on. You kind of get to know what their relationship is and what happened there.
You're welcome to try bottling up the pain, but the roots of this trouble go deep.
We have an awesome audio director, Chris, and he really wanted to make sure we had a special song for each of our main creatures you meet in the region, and that song tells a story, and you learn about the characters and the backstory through that song.
Benji's name, he saw things different, he was my shame, and I said goodbye, I said farewell, I took my hammer, my ticket to hell.
So the music is kind of done in parcels, so you'll get part of a story, so you'll get a few lines, maybe 2, 3, 4 times throughout each zone, and they tell a little bit more of the story. And then when you unlock most of the context, you'll have a final, either a boss fight or an encounter with the creature, and during that final encounter, like with Benji, when you're climbing the tree, you'll hear the full song.
Was my brother, Benji his name, he saw things different, he was my shame.
South of Midnight launches on Xbox Series X and S, PC, and it's also going to be day 1 on Game Pass on April 8th. And in the meantime, feel free to shout us out on social media, tell your friends, pre-order, wishlist, really get the word out there.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of the show.
South of Midnight is coming to PC and Xbox on the 8th of April and will be on Xbox Game Pass from day 1. Shout out to Compulsion Games for giving us a window into that world.
Definitely looks a lot better than it did last time.
South of Midnight in our FGS Live from GDC
got more
post-show,
charm
which
to it.
directly follows this broadcast, so stick around.
Okay, now we're venturing into the haunted landscapes of Pioneer next. It's a stalker-like MMO, first-person shooter set in a dark, alternate reality.
They said stalker, like I'm already checking out, man. I'm like holding my breath.
Invaders flee. We will create a new world on the ruins of the old one, as the great raven bestowed. We have wanted it to end this way. We offer our sincere condolences and hope you will die with that understanding.
I don't want to spoil it for you. All you need to know is that we're going to have an incredibly fun time together.
Is this like a good, gritty, not Baldur's Gate, Borderlands? Because I'll play it.
grave mistake, and will continue to monitor you and your progress. Your actions are rapidly changing the course of events, and the general vector of changes is close to our worldview.
But here everything is strange. Our informant is weird. Our enemies are weird. The same goes for you too.
Pioneer.
That was gameplay for the incredible-looking Pioneer, which is coming.
Clock.
Ooh, wait.
A cell-shaded roguelike called Hell Clock.
Oh, I want it. It's a roguelike. Oh, that looks cool. We might play some Power On again. But look at this. I'm so happy that that's a gaming term now. Guys, it said exile-like. Blizzard could never. Guys, it's exile-like. Blizzard would never. I'll definitely play this. It's called Hell Clock.
Set your alarms because Hell Clock is coming soon to PC. There's also a demo available on Steam, so go check it out after the show.
Let's push things forward with a completely different game. One that asks you to be the MVP in PvP vehicular combat. Nolan, did I say that right?
I have no idea.
Anyway, here's Rivals Hover League.
Some kind of ranking racing game. It looks interesting.
Finding Frankie, a haunted parkour game show starring a cavalcade of creepy animatronics.
No.
Here's the latest from the game's developers.
No. The answer is no.
Quick update for you, lucky contestant. The other contestants have mysteriously died. Not sure how that happened, but oh well. You're still left.
It can grow? Hell no.
Over 3 stories of action-packed parkour
No.
obstacle courses.
Wow.
Authorities have discovered 3 dead bodies on the premise of Frankie's Parkour Palace.
This is going to be a
You know it's a messed up theme park if they're announcing the dead bodies.
game show you won't ever forget.
What's scary is I'll have to play it. Because the second someone buys it for me is the second Walk-On puts it on, like,
Our viewers are entertained.
on the subathon
We are
list.
going bankrupt, and this isn't our last game show.
Who's Frankie?
Watch your
They didn't
step
tell
when
me who
Finding Frankie
was.
comes to consoles on April 15th.
Moving swiftly away from that terrifying image, we've got a special update from Tale Worlds Entertainment about their beloved medieval warfare simulator, Mount and Blade 2, Bannerlord.
Mount and Blade. I've never played them, but I've heard they're really good. Book of Violence, Heistman. What do you mean, Book of Violence? We need to find a good game me and Vivi can play, guys. You guys need to find out a good game for me and Vivi to play. Although, I do have an idea of a game we probably can play. It's not a new game, but... Vivi can't play, games that... Vivi gets really motion sick. So you can't play, like, first-person games, and you can't play, like, games that have, like, a ton of movement. Listen, she says she's gonna play a game with me. VR isn't an option. She can't do, like, first person. She gets actually very motion sick. That's why I've been, like, looking at ideas for, like, things we can do.
What a brilliant surprise. Mount and Blade 2 is getting naval warfare, a new fact.
I don't, Alan. That's the other thing.
And so much more with the War Sales expansion, which is coming soon to PC and consoles.
And sticking with the seafaring theme, here's the latest on an Unreal Engine 5 sailing adventure inspired by
I'm thinking
Firewatch.
web fishing,
This
or
is Will. Follow
there's
the
a
light.
joke idea that I had that I'm gonna run by VB later. Stabby spin. Says.
I will find you, wherever you are.
What's with the red light?
Father?
Interesting.
Will Follow the Light is coming in 2025 to PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. What have you got for us next, Nolan North?
Well, how about a post-Ragnarok survival game? Okay, here's the developers of Cloudheim Noodle Cat Games to give us the inside scoop.
Hi, I'm Billy Quick from Noodle Cat Games, and today we'll be exploring some of the combat in Cloud High, our upcoming game blending crafting with physics-based combat. This is a Greeble, an aggressive little furball with a lot of teeth. You could hit him with a sword, but instead, let's kick him off this cliff. Greebles aren't the only threat out here, though.
Instead, let's just murder the man!
You'll also fight against heavily armored enemies, like armadillos, who roll recklessly through your allies. You'll need to dodge their rolls and then attack when their guard is down. Corvins, however, keep their distance with ranged magic blasts. You'll want to pull them in close with your lasso to dish out damage.
Murder the man.
Our combat system is built around using physics to juggle your enemies. The longer you can keep enemies airborne with your kicks, lasso, and other abilities, the more damage they'll take when they finally hit the ground. Combine abilities and set up combos to maximize damage. Here, our character is placing down mushrooms and jump pads, bouncing enemies high into the sky. With the right combos, the battlefield will feel like a pinball machine. Play solo or team up with friends in co-op for coordinated combo attacks. While you explore the islands in Cloudheim, you'll come across mysterious portals that lead to dangerous dungeons filled with tough enemies and rare loot for crafting. You'll grow in Cloudheim by mastering weapons to gain abilities along 4 class pathways, each excelling in a different style of combat.
Or like PvY!
Spellblades supplement
But
their
that's
attacks
first
with
person. I
elemental
don't think she
magic.
can play that.
Outlanders break armor to create weaknesses. Treasure hunters focus on speed to
Team
exploit
together one might
weaknesses.
not be possible
And
for
sentinels
her.
defend and heal the team when dealing damage. Choose the weapons and abilities that fit your style. You can freely switch your class just by changing your weapons, allowing you to focus on your favorite or make hybrid builds. Team up with your
there's
friends
lots
to
of
create absolute
movement.
mayhem. Our team has had so much fun coming up with unique abilities and wild combos, and we're excited to see what chaos you can create.
Well, first person and third person. If there's
Now
tons
here's
of
Nasher
movement
to
in the
tell you all the
game,
really important details about how to wish
she
list
might
Valheim.
not be able to play it. Yeah, lots of movement and verticality.
Thanks, Nasher.
Yeah.
In case you didn't get that, Valheim releases this year. Wishlist it now.
Bring harmony to the realm when Cloudheim lands on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2025. And be sure to sign up to the closed beta
Looks
if you want to
interesting.
check it out ahead of launch.
Definitely interesting.
We've got another round of back-to-back trailers up next, so keep your wits and blades always sharp. No, wait, not in favouring. Keep your wits and your wish lists primed. We'll be back shortly. No, then, I've got to get up to that balcony a bit. How did you actually get down from there?
Well, you know, they didn't just hire me for Uncharted on my looks.
Oh, so did you Nathan Drake your way down?
No, I just cried really loudly and the crew came and got me.
Classic.
He climbed his way down. There ain't no way.
Welcome to Section 13, a top-down roguelike shooter where an interdimensional outbreak is just another day at the office. Operating from the shadows, S2P is a globe-spanning paranormal research organization. Their mission? Capture and study things that go bump in the night. And Section 13 is where they keep the worst. Until now. With the best of the best unavailable, it's up to a team of disposable rank-and-file nobodies to get the job done. That's you. Meet Agent Red.
No, please! Don't eat my... All right, Red. Your time to shine.
She's new to the field, but don't let that fool you. She's packing cutting-edge mad science weaponry. She's one of 4 agents available to choose from. Whether you're going in alone or bringing some help. Now, listen carefully. Whatever they were up to in that base, they weren't doing it on
Left
the
4
books.
Dead,
There's
but-
something big down there. And
Top
it
down?
once out. It's up to you to plunge into the unknown.
I'll check on BB later.
Find the
Probably
answers.
asleep right now.
Fight for the truth. and bring some
We're
light
working.
to the dark. Section 13. Clock in.
Welcome, bandits from all over the world. We are Bandit Craft, a home security company, and our new line of home defense products needs to be tested. So we're calling on you to do the job. Your objective, try to loot all 10 treasures scattered in our prepared house and escape from the robotic hands of our trapper. This little fella packs all the skills to achieve our ultimate goal. Defend homes and their treasures against bandits from all over the world.
Interesting. I don't know if I like the art style though. Oh, guys.
These rings store thousands of citizen cores. Future inhabitants of Eden. You have to reach the top chamber and break the last remaining seal. Dropped straight into a hostile zone. This is exactly what hyper units were made for. Unleash your hyper power. Rip their cores out. You know you want to.
In the name of duty, courage, and truth, I will protect the citizens.
We are standing on the edge looking towards the unknown. See you on the other side.
Metal Eden. Interesting.
Hello, Cybermyth combatants! Neonobis 2 is a side-scrolling action roguelike game with a cyber-mythological theme. The sequel stays faithful to what the fans love about the first game, using the original infinite item stacking feature and chaotic combat, while introducing new mechanics, new content, and refinement to create an exhilarating experience.
Yeah, that's on my wish list
Finally,
too.
you can get hands-on with Neonobis 2 yourself with our single-player open playtest, which is available right now. Don't forget to wishlist now.
Hey, welcome back. Let's get back into the swing of things with a world premiere. I hope you like lonely robots.
I love them.
Me too.
There was no guide for what we had to do, no manual for leaving a world behind. But even we knew we couldn't take everything with us. I left behind my greatest creation, a guardian, a caretaker. Its hands shaped to nurture, its heart programmed to protect. It works tirelessly now, crafting vessels from the bones of a broken world, sending sparks of life into the void.
Why does the sun go on shining?
Right after you just explained that it has a heart to nurture, it's burning something alive.
It ended when you said goodbye.
I'll play it though. It looks interesting. Don't like the idea that it's on the
is a
ocean.
survival game where you bring humanity back from the brink of extinction.
No pressure, I guess. It's coming soon to PC.
Now let's move on and introduce you all to Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days. It's a side-scrolling survival game set in a Texas city devastated by a zombie outbreak, plus an economic crisis and a scorching heat wave for good measure.
Now, stinky zombies I can handle, but hot weather, I'm British. Absolutely. absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Wait, is this a better, it is. It is, it is, it is. I've been wanting to play this game, and this is like a better version of that. You know what I do? I'd run at him and slide under him.
Early access on April 9th, which is
let him take on the zombies.
Away, people.
Get excited, but please try to enjoy each game equally.
Well, if you're looking for something a little more cheery, then we've got you covered too.
Terrifying.
Locomoto is a cozy conductor simulator where you fix.
Where your story begins, keeping your train in tip-top shape. Learn how to drive it and embark on a journey to help your hometown Barenpire solve its environmental struggles. Traverse and explore various stations.
I don't like the art style.
Scour the world.
Like, it's cute, but I really don't like the art style.
Will located this year.
Please mind the gap, because Locomoto is pulling into a station near you on April the 8th. That was a real palate cleanser, so time for something gritty now, I think.
Precisely. Here's Karma, the Dark World, an alt-history thriller where you dive into the brains of your suspects as an agent of the Thought Bureau. Huh?
I don't want... Tell me, do you think a glimpse of a memory is the absolute truth? You don't get to choose to see the events that led up to these memories, or what transpired after. Perhaps even
before you even
once,
ask, chat.
Some serious thought.
That's funny. Stupid.
Just what kind of memories make us the people today?
I'm going to tear you apart.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's a no.
Unravel the truth in Karma, the Dark World, which lands on PC and PS5 on March the 27th, which is exactly 1 week from now. Now, we all know you like
She's kind of blurry.
Watching trailers for games, but what about actually playing them too? Sound fun? Good. Because this next section focuses on indies with demos available on Steam, so you can check them all out right after the show.
Welcome to Eclipsium, a psychological horror adventure that has you exploring a crunchy, twisted dreamscape.
But Boka, horror games need players too.
Next up, we've got White Knuckle, a speed climbing game where you scale the guts of a sinister substructure.
How about Weenie Wise, a cooperative puzzle platformer starring magical school students?
No, thank you.
Or Paper Sky, where you chart cell-shaded landscapes as a makeshift paper plane.
If you'd rather be a chaos gremlin, give Mother Machine a try. It's an action platformer where you chart quirky cave systems.
My girlfriend calls me a chaos gremlin. And finally, this is Artist Impact, a story-rich, turn-based RPG that blends pixel art with hand-drawn comic aesthetics.
Ooh,
that was our ones to play montage. And the best way you can try those games out for yourself is by heading to our Future Game Show Steam page. Just search Future Game Show on Steam to get more info on the games we've covered today, and maybe wishlist.
Important visibility signal for games in development, and every little bit helps.
Indeed. We're switching back into trailer mode now with another world premiere. This one's an exciting adaptation of a popular board game.
Board game? board game. I'll play it. It looks good.
That's right, Frosthaven. The board game is now Frosthaven, the video game, and it's coming to PC in 2025.
This next game fulfills a lifelong dream of mine, to be a sheep wielding a great sword in a world run by wolves. Let's dig into the delightfully edgy revenge story of Stand Alone.
What is this? What the hell? This looks kind of like, it looks like, I can't remember.
Stand Alone is coming to Steam in summer
looks really
2025.
Sweet. Okay, let's keep it rolling with the latest trailer from Mecha Break, a lightning-fast armored brawler.
Oh, is this Mecha Break? Cyber seemed to like it. I'll ask Cyber what they think about it. If you guys don't know, CyberRank really loves his like mecha and DBZ games, so like probably one of the best people to ask if they think it's gonna be good. Although they are diehard fans of mecha games, so some games that are just dying, they'll still play. But they're a good like person to ask if you're curious about the game. I love that Armored Core kind of just brought back so many, like, people being like, oh, mecha games can do good!
Mecha Break is boosting its way into your rotation later this year. How are we looking, Jennifer?
Well, we're most of the way through the show now, Nolan North. But there's still a bunch of exciting games in the pipeline. Here's a double feature from our friends at Playdigious.
Oh, a card game. I love card games. Ooh! It's like a music-based RPG. Yeah. there's like a new Crown. Oh, I have this game on my wish list. I really want to play
The
that.
Wrath of Riften and Crown Gambit are both coming to PC in 2025.
I've been looking at that.
All right, Nolan North. I think it's safe to say we've covered a ton of games today. But what's one more world premiere between friends?
Oh, well, I'm not complaining. Let's check it out.
Yeah, I've been looking at that one. I saw this one on the list when I was grabbing one of the games. Interesting that there's lots of furry games. I wonder if it's because furries have money. Was this like Age of Empires, but Moxie? I mean, I'm not saying I won't play it.
Rave, Kingdom on the Distant Shores is a city builder set in a...
Deep Dive tackles the next spine-chilling game from Tarsier Studios, the minds behind Little Nightmares.
Prepare
It's Little
yourself,
Nightmares
'cause
3.
It's time for a closer look at the claustrophobic world of Reanimal.
Reanimal? They're making another game while they're making Little Nightmares 3. The fuck?
Reanimal is a co-op horror adventure where
Little
you
Nightmares
play
is already
two siblings
enough.
and you're looking for your three friends.
These kids grew up in a lovely
I love your
place,
games
but
too much.
due to
Why are you doing
reasons
this to
that
me?
become
Why
more
are you
apparent
making me
as
play
the
more
game,
horror?
That lovely place has turned really quite nasty.
Let me just
And
finish your
job
games,
as
okay?
These two players is to go and rescue your other friends and try and escape this
Yeah.
nasty place.
Little Nightmares
The
3 is on my
island
wish list.
itself, due to this inciting incident, has been fractured, and so it's
We've played both on stream to completion.
in three large parts and a bunch of smaller
That's usually
bits.
the
Each
game.
of your friends
They're the-
can be found in one.
Little Nightmares 1 was the one I played when I first started streaming for Halloween. And I could barely play it because of my laptop. And that's literally why I got a new computer, so that I could play that.
One of these big parts. It's a very simple tale of find yourself in hell, go through.
Yeah, you're dragging around your little it's adding some aspects of Shadow of the Colossus.
Really scary place,
Like,
survive
someone
and
can
rescue
control
your
the
friends,
other
you know.
character.
It's a tale as old as time.
Like, we really love seeing people go with that and just go the extra mile and find all those secrets and all these things and put it all together and come up with their theory, right? So I feel like if we give away too much up front, everybody loses.
We definitely give players more this time round than in previous games, but still it's nice to keep a little bit back so you can kind of meet in the middle and see what people make of what you've given them and all that.
It's definitely a co-op game. You're together solving various like little, maybe puzzles is almost too much of a word there, but you're overcoming different obstacles in the world and survive various things we pitch against you together, right? So it's about the two players finding ways to survive and rescuing their friends, really, like we said before.
Because I'm a big couch fan. Couch co-op is where it's at for me. But then a load of people love online. And then there's people who just want to do that together. So the fact that the tech team have managed to get all three boxes checked that front, I think, is
Well, I
really,
played
really
two
nice.
while you guys were
And
here,
what
I
was
thought.
also very, very important to us is that it's all kind of the same experience because this camera is always the same, right? We don't have split screen. In online co-op, you don't follow your character and the other one is doing whatever. It's always being together as the two characters. And yeah, like Mer said from the beginning, like scared together. That was one of the pillars. And I feel like this camera is kind of essential to pulling that off.
People have played our previous games together anyway, whether they was co-op or not, that made that decision feel quite a natural one. That like, people want this, and you know, let's do it. It's going to be fun, you know.
Whenever we put something in the game, we are trying to make sure it doesn't get boring. It's something new. One thing we're really trying not to do is to give you the same thing over and over and over and just work based on a recipe. But instead, we're really questioning ourselves: is this unique within the game, right? I'm not saying unique across all games, but trying to give the players something fresh within the experience that
if y'all didn't know, it's basically children living in an eldritch world. All these games are. Children are basically food for the nightmares.
We're crafting, and then hopefully that leads to something that people actually enjoy.
I can't believe I have to add this. I can't believe I have to add this to my wish list. I don't like adding horror to my wish list. But if it's by a company I know is going to do a good job, I'd be stupid not to add it. Yes, that guy is. Right.
That behind the scenes look at Reanimal wishes us, and more info is coming soon.
Reanimal is coming soon to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, so get that thing on your wish list. Now, what have we got next for the good people, Jennifer?
Okay, Nolan. So it's no secret.
Oh yeah, Reanimal would definitely be a game I'd try to play with like a Momo or something.
Of Remedy Entertainment and their eerie, curiously entangled universe of games such as Control and Alan Wake.
And last year, the studio revealed a spin-off to Control called FBC Firebreak, a session-based co-op shooter where you tackle anomaly-busting jobs in the non-Euclidean confines of the oldest house.
If you've been anticipating this one, so have we. And good news, we're delighted to share the first gameplay trailer for FBC Firebreak, which will give you a taste of what to expect when the game launches later this year. Let's take a look.
We've had reports of rogue sticky notes replicating across this sector. If you don't cut back their numbers, this whole place will be yellow by morning. This crisis ain't over. Now get through the containment door to the next zone.
Oh, it's Left 4 Dead, but SCP?
Safe room dead ahead. Might contain something useful, but it'll probably attract a lot of... Oh, you already opened it. Never mind. You sure kicked the nest. There's hiss all over you. Stand back! Piggy's coming out! Come paper! You gotta shoot him off me! Last containment door's open. Go, go!
I think I heard something.
All right, crew. Time to clean house.
I just realized what it is. It's a play on the word SPC. It's FBC. So, like, they're gonna probably try to make their own little SPC, like, monsters and stuff. I get it. I like it. I like the vibe.
That was FBC Firebreak, which is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in summer 2020. Is it time for our final trailer?
No, then I think it might be. Developer diary for Kronos, The New Dawn, a survival horror game where you scour the future for
so many
remnants
survival
of the
horrors,
past,
and I'm
just
not
like
a
my
fan.
therapy sessions.
Kronos, it's sci-fi survival horror, and in a way, a dream come true for us to make. The world of Kronos, it's like alternative history, when the world ends in 80s by the apocalyptic event that we called The Change.
In Chronos, you play as a traveler, and the travelers, because there's more of them, are being sent to the ruins of human civilization to search for the time rifts and jump back in time to extract people who didn't survive the apocalypse.
Travelers are the only ones that can survive encounters with monsters.
We are calling them the orphans because they are what was left from humanity. To be honest, we can't wait to show you more about our game. We can confirm that something about the gameplay is coming soon.
So, stay tuned.
I saw those demons hanging from the wall. Nope.
Chronos, The New Dawn is coming to people post-show. FGS.
Exclusive info on...
Yeah, now Jennifer, despite what you said about that being the final trailer, the teleprompter...
Auto cue.
Same thing, is still rolling for some reason.
Ah, yeah, I see. That must have been the tadpole talking.
The what now?
There's not enough time to unpack that. But it does mean we have one more thing.
Oh.
No time to dally, though. Prepare for pain.
What?
Yes.
I like how she just answered him with yes. Just prepare for pain. He's like, what? He's just like, yes. Painkiller? Yeah, I'd play that. It looks really good.
Bam! Saber into and X. Jennifer English, it's been so much fun.
Nolan North, I think we smashed it.
Yes.
Smashed
That was a lot to get through, but we hope you've all had fun watching this year's Spring Showcase. Thank you so much for joining us, but you should absolutely stick around as FGS Live from GDC starts immediately after this, with more deep dives, trailers, and exclusive world premieres. Don't.
It definitely looks good. Definitely looks good.
So out of all the horror games they showed so far, which one is the biggest nope for you?
That demon one.